So there's a turkey in your neighborhood. Hey there, I'm John Schenk, and I'm the founder and managing broker of Deerwood Realty. Today we have a story of wordplay, word definitions, and just an all-around, I think, sad story. And that's going to be one of Gobble the turkey. Yes, apparently in upstate New York, we had a turkey that met its end. And no one in the neighborhood is happy about that. So let's just get into that now. I'm going to switch over to this screen, and here we go. So the headline is Bridgeport police shot and stabbed neighborhood turkey. And of course, that's not good. So let's just go over the article a little bit here. It says that Bridgeport neighbors are railing around a turkey they say was wrongfully killed by police. Neighbors near Burnham and Alsace Street say a contractor started kicking their resident turkey, Gobble, who then became aggressive toward him. Police say they had multiple complaints about the bird attacking mailman and even the officer that day on May 26th. They say they contacted the State Department of Energy and Environmental Protection on how to handle the turkey. And then in quotes, it says, this turkey was no longer a candidate for rehoming or bringing to a different habitat. And unfortunately, the recommendation of the professionals, and due to the aggressiveness of the turkey, the only option that we had as Bridgeport Police Department was to euthanize the turkey. And so it goes on to say, unfortunately, it says police confirmed that they shot the animals, but neighbors say that it wasn't dead yet.
Ninepence.
I'm not dead.
What?
Nothing. Here's your ninepence. I'm not dead.
Yeah. He says he's not dead.
Yes, he is.
And the officer then stabbed it until it died. Neighbors say it was traumatic for everyone, and they want the officer to be reprimanded. It was handled incorrectly. I think the city of Bridgeport failed us, said one neighbor. Bridgeport police added that they discourage residents from feeding turkeys, which keeps them from coming into the neighborhood and makes it easier for them to relocate. So there you go. We have a turkey that met its match. Try to think about what would happen in my own neighborhood. We have some ducks. I don't know if they're very aggressive. I always leave them alone when I see little kids messing around, and I try to keep the ducks away from the kids. But we haven't had a turkey. In Jefferson County, the turkey would not have been an issue in a neighborhood, I'm thinking. And so, yeah, that's that. So I have questions. And the first question is, of course, could this have been handled better? I mean, like, there's a turkey. Someone was kicking at it, and it was angry. And then all of a sudden, the police come in and just take out the turkey after some consideration with the quote-unquote experts. So I myself am not a big fan of killing wildlife. I don't think that's right. If it's a rabid dog, that's one thing, but a turkey that's a little bit angry, having a bad afternoon, isn't a great deal. So the experts said it was the best option was to kill the turkey, and that was another thing I was thinking is, really, like, is there no home for turkeys in the United States? I don't know. I really don't. Gosh, it just seems like maybe feed the turkey. I don't know, but it says don't feed the turkey. So this is again one of those issues we have where I don't think that there was a right answer, but this definitely turned out to seem to be the wrong answer. So another question I have was, the contractor started kicking the turkey. What kind of contractor do you know that's just kind of doing their own thing? They're cleaning gutters, washing windows, something like that, and they decide to kick the turkey. Like, how does that even happen? in the article, we talk about how there was a terrible. They shot the turkey, and apparently that didn't work, and so the officer then stabbed the turkey to death. Now that seems traumatic. I don't advocate that for any person, but I would just go back to the idea of euthanization. In the article, it says to euthanize, and I did look that up, and it says the definition says a living being, especially a dog or a cat, put to death humanely. And so the argument here would be, I think, over the words. The turkey was murdered or killed, but I don't think the turkey was euthanized. It wasn't necessarily sick until it was shot, and so I don't think that's the right word. And then finally, neighborhood residents are calling to reprimand the officer, and I found that to be a fascinating situation. So here you're let's say you're a police officer, and you get called. You're going around, you've got all these terrible things you have to do all day long. You have to arrest people and give them speeding tickets and, whatever. Somebody calls you and says, hey, we got a turkey that's all pissed off. You're going to have to go shoot it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you go shoot the turkey. But somehow in your training or something, you miss or you shoot incorrectly or something. I don't even know. How do you determine that the turkey's not dead? I guess it's flopping around. And so then you figure the most humane thing to do is to, pull a shiv and knife it in the street in a neighborhood where people are watching. I mean, that seems wrong. But what were you supposed to do? I mean, how were you supposed to handle this when you're told by someone else that you're supposed to kill this turkey? I mean, your commanding officer or some sort of leader says that you got to take out the turkey. And so it's like, I mean, maybe the guy's not I wouldn't be able to shoot a turkey in front of other people. That doesn't seem safe anyway. This is another one of those situations where I don't know what the right thing to do was, but this just doesn't seem like it was the right thing. I mean, apparently there was blood all over the streets, blood all over the yards. And I mean, that doesn't seem like it solved the problem. I guess it did. Gobble the turkey has been put into a tin, commemorative tin for the neighborhood. So I guess that's okay. But I just wanted to bring this type of story to you. It's one that I'm very fascinated by. It's what would you do if you had a turkey roaming the neighborhood that had a bad day? Would you shoot it and then knife it to death, as these people have done, or as this officer's done? And then do you deserve to be reprimanded for such a thing when that was your job? Anyway, we got dumpster stories and now turkey stories, turkey murders. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, maybe subscribe, leave a like, comment, whatever you'd like to do, and I'll catch you on the next one.